is a precedent that has now been on the books for several decades. It has been challenged, it has been reaffirmed, but it is an issue that is involved in litigation now at all levels.
As a judge, it is an important precedent of the Supreme Court. By it, I mean Roe v. Wade and Planned Parenthood versus Casey. Been reaffirmed many times. Casey is precedent on precedent, which itself is an important factor.
Do you view Roe as having super precedent?
Well, Senator, a super precedent is
In numbers, 44.
It has been reaffirmed many times. I can say
Yes.
that. Part of being a good judge is coming in and taking precedent as it stands. And your personal views about the precedent have absolutely nothing to do with the good job of a judge.
People use super precedent differently.
Okay.
The way that it's used in the scholarship and the way that I was using it in the article that you're reading from was to define cases that are so well settled that no political actors and no people seriously push for their overruling. And I'm answering a lot of questions about Roe, which I think indicates that Roe doesn't fall in that category. And scholars across the spectrum say that doesn't mean that Roe should be overruled.
Is Roe settled law?
That is the precedent of the court and settled in terms of the holding of the court.
I think that the continuing holdings of the court are that the woman's life and that the woman's health must be protected in any abortion regulation.
I think I should stay away from discussions of particular issues that are likely to come before the court again. And in the area of abortion, there are cases on the court's docket, of course. It is an issue that does come before the court.
Do you believe it is the settled law of the land?
If settled means that it can't be re-examined, then that's one thing. It is a precedent that is protected, entitled to respect under the doctrine of stare decisis in that way.
I'm just asking you whether you believe that the Constitution protects a woman's right to choose to terminate her pregnancy.
I have no reason or agenda to prejudge the issue or to predisposed to rule one way or the other on the issue of abortion.
Roe versus Wade is the law of this country, at least for more than 20 years. Recently, the Supreme Court has reaffirmed that right in Casey versus Planned Parenthood. And so, in my opinion, that is settled law.